Hello and welcome to another episode of Five Picks Against the Spread for the NFL. And this will be for week 5 of the NFL season. So we've got 4 game weeks in the bag in the NFL season. So now you're seeing a better, clearer picture of who is a good team and who is not. To start the 5 picks against the spread for the NFL, I usually like to recap and see where we are for the season. Basically, last week, basically an above average week. I'll take that 3-2 winning week. Overall record for the season currently right now, it's at 9-11, trying to get to that 500 mark. And then basically we're going to start getting into positives here in the NFL as the season goes on. So 3 games did come true. The Broncos against the Jets. Broncos, big underdogs, 110-9. Rams against the Bears. The Bears were 3-point favorites. They covered that 24-18. And the Eagles at the Bucs. The Bucs were basically a pick'em favorite in that underdog in that game, and they won the Eagles 33-16. The games that didn't come through, thought the Bills would win the Ravens 10-35. The Ravens beat down the Buffalo Bills, and the Seattle Seahawks lost away from home to the Lions 42-29 as 4-point underdogs. And now to get to the picks for this week's, I'm gonna get right into it. I think this is a tough week, but picking 5 games, I want to stay positive here. I want a 4-1 week or better, 5-0. That's great, and we get to 500. But I'm gonna start here with the Minnesota Vikings against the New York Jets, and this game is gonna be played in London, so that will be interesting to see how this game goes. My thought process, just to keep it pretty short, I think the Minnesota Vikings blitzing against the New York Jets for quarterback Aaron Rodgers is going to be a bad matchup for the Jets offense. Sam Darnold might not move the ball a lot, but might be enough to win by 3 points or more. The defense for the Jets should be good here. I think the Minnesota Vikings has more weapons and can put up just about enough points to beat the Jets team. I didn't like the way the offense for the Jets played against the Denver Broncos. I think there's a lot of adjusting that's still happening, and I don't love the coaching staff in New York as well. The Ravens are going away to home to the Cincinnati Bengals. That will be my second pick, that the Ravens win by more than 2 points. That's minus 2.5 against the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals defense has been horrible. We saw what the Ravens did against the Buffalo Bills. So that's basically here, that defense versus this offense. They would call out will and basically count and decide how many points they want to score. Joe Burrow should also be able to put up points against this Baltimore defense, but can he put up enough points to score more than the Baltimore Ravens? I'd say no. Buffalo Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens here cover and win by at least a field goal. And the third game for the week that I like here would be the Green Bay Packers going to the LA Rams. I don't love this game so much because I kind of respect Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford in LA, and they're here 3.5 underdogs basically. So you would need to win by more than a field goal for the Packers to cover this. But I just think there's too many injuries on this Rams team. The Packers lost last week to the Minnesota Vikings, and the Green Bay Packers are motivated to try to get back on winning. Again, Jordan Love is back. Played well in the second half, was not very good in the first half last week, so motivated to start this game fast. So I actually like here the Green Bay Packers to win the LA Rams by more than 4 points, I would say, or more. The fourth game for the week would be the Pittsburgh Steelers at home versus the Dallas Cowboys. Here is just a home sport for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They did lose last week against Indianapolis Colts. Good sports to bounce back at home. This defense should play very well against the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys have CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott throwing the ball. Would that be enough? The running game shouldn't be much of a threat against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers should be able to move the ball and run the ball against the Dallas Cowboys. Cover here and be win by more than a field goal at home. I like that. And finally, the last game for the week will basically going against the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs at home, and say they don't win by more than 5 points against the New Orleans Saints. There's too many injuries on this Kansas City Chiefs on offense. Even if they find a way, as great as Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes is, to win this game, they shouldn't win it by more than 6 points. It should be a close game against the New Orleans Saints. That's what I'm thinking. New Orleans Saints have their injury concerns as well, but losing Isaiah Pacheco and Rashee Rice for this game. Travis Kelce, that's your go-to guy after having a good week last week. I don't like that as much, so I would say plus 5.5 for the New Orleans Saints on Monday Night Football in the NFL Week 5. Let's have a good week. If you got here, don't forget, like, share, subscribe, leave your comments. I want to know what you think about this, and let's get rolling. Peace.